Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Jeremy, founder of quickmail.io.
And this is Jack, Chief Lead Generation Officer at salesbread.com. Today, we're talking about the new LinkedIn focused inbox and what that may mean if you're doing any outreach there. That's right. Thank you, Jeremy, for the visual. No, they're changing the inbox because it's horrible. And we're going to talk about if that's going to change anything. If you're doing any LinkedIn outreach, I think it's going to be relevant. A lot to borrow from the cold email world. But before we dive in, we got to hear from those sponsors, or they're just going to be on our back. So
today, most B2B.
That's right. Today, most B2B companies, they lack the time or expertise to turn cold prospects into warm sales qualified leads. So at salesbread.com, we will bring you one qualified lead every day, Monday through Friday, by sending ultra personalized cold emails and LinkedIn messages so that you don't have to worry about prospecting, copywriting, personalization, following up, checking responses, and everything in between. So if that sounds good, you want to learn more, head over to salesbread.com, check out our content. We got lots of helpful articles, and maybe even get in touch, see if we can help you out, make more sales today.
Yeah, I agree. And if you're looking for a great tool for doing cold outreach at scale, whether you use a lot of inboxes or you have a lot of accounts, go ahead to quickmail.io and start a trial and see if you like it.
Thanks, Jeremy. Agreed. Now, question for you, Jeremy. Do you love the LinkedIn inbox?
Who does? Let me put a timer. We're definitely talking about
no, seriously, but tell us what's wrong with it, because you experienced it firsthand, right?
I don't know. I like, as soon as I can take the discussion outside of LinkedIn, I do it.
Okay, so fair to say it's just kind of awful to deal with. So to that end, the head of product at LinkedIn has started to work on this. And
head of product at LinkedIn. So funny.
Yeah. I think
you know who it is. It's a guy of 12 years old, maybe 15, who's just like having a stroll on social media, just saying how great his day is between time on the rooftop, eating donuts, and such a great life.
I
hate this company. I really truly hate them.
Okay, so we're kind of getting to some of the pain points, and I'm glad this is hitting an emotional button. It makes for better conversation, I think. Anyways, the product chief product officer of LinkedIn made a post, and he said, I've gotten feedback. We need to work on the inbox so that you can stay organized. So they started rolling out, and I got to be I don't know, like a beta user or something of this.
We call that.
Yeah, guinea pig. There you go. And so now there's a focus tab and an other tab. And the announcement made it so that it basically says, quote, your most relevant messages will appear on the focus tab, while the rest remain easily accessible on the other tab. So right away, are you thinking like Google's tab in the inbox, like promotion, social inbox?
Yeah, but right away I'm thinking, this is not my problem with this inbox stuff, right? As you scroll through, and then if you want to reply to someone, boom, it comes back at the top of your thing, even if that person didn't reply to you. It's just it's just a nightmare.
So I'm not saying this is going to fix all of the nightmare issues, but a big one is InMail's promoted, a colleague's message, your friend's message, a stranger, they all show up in the same place in order of most recent. So now that's changing. And for a minute, I was trying to figure out how are they actually splitting it. And I think there's two rollouts that are going to change where your message goes. Rollout number one, I've taken screenshots of the product release here.
Okay.
And I looked at what was going in the focus tab. These are threads that have colleagues asking for a lunch. We've got a new connection asking for, I don't know, if they're going to an event. It's just basically like people they know that are messaging them, right? And in the other tab, I see InMail. I see someone from a group sending a message, because you can send like unlimited group messages. I see InMail. I see another group. I see promoted, and something from someone in the Third Degree Network, which honestly is a head scratch for me. I don't know how that got in there, but what we can do is start to break this down, paired with my own inbox here. I'm not going to do a screen share because I don't need to in order to show you the changes. As of rollout 1, Jeremy, if I look at my focus tab, it's literally all the messages that aren't InMails or sponsored messages.
So in fact, nothing really changed for you, right?
And very old messages are in my other now. So if I go back, we're recording this late December, messages from August from like a few people wind up here. But it's almost as if they're discounting their InMails now. I'm kind of thinking InMail is going to take a pretty serious backseat next year.
Yeah, I'm thinking too.
Right. Or if this is 23 when you're listening this year, I don't think that's going to be the main player.
Maybe you'll be able to pay in order to appear into the other, into the focus inbox now.
Okay, you're probably right. And this is going into like the rollout number 2 that I want to get in discussion with you about, because now they're basically going to say, okay, everyone, InMail's over there, everything else is here. I think that's what we're all going to see for the first couple months. But then
the weird thing is, InMails really never really bothered me. What about you, like Jack? Like, is that changing your life? Like this rollout? Like, is that really
well?
helping?
The nice thing is if somebody pulls up their inbox,
right?
I'm not going to be fighting for visual space against InMails now. Now, if I'm not sending an email and I'm just sending a
but did you receive a lot of InMails?
Now that I have an other tab, I'm looking and saying, wow, I have a lot of InMails. Whatever. But here's the second rollout. Now we all have an option to say, this is not supposed to be in my focus tab. Send it over here. And starts to play the machine learning algorithm where it's like, okay, this user typically gets moved over to other. So now this user in the future is going to be more and more landing in other. I think this is the
you think
LinkedIn
it's a
promotion
or
maybe not spam. I think it's promotion. Like you could just drag someone like, yeah, no, which should make for a better experience for the user and should penalize those that are sending irrelevant messages.
Yeah, maybe we'll have like a standard reputation on LinkedIn now because of that.
That's right. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, fast forward, here's a auto warmer for LinkedIn next year. I mean, maybe, right? Like we have 1,000 accounts. We'll automatically add you into focus and star you.
That's right.
It's heading the same way, but cold email, this is an old game to us. We know this. We know how this works. So am I crazy? Do you think this is like the promotion tab that Google rolled out in 2015 or something?
Yeah, it could well be. What I'm really thinking is that, what is, like, honestly, like all truth, right, Jack? What is the incentive of LinkedIn to improve this? Like, seriously.
Well, they want to sell more ads and more subscriptions to their paid products. And to do that, I think they need more users engaged in the platform. Period.
So you think they will do like, WhatsApp or whatever, or Messenger or whatever, which is like every three type of message in your inbox becomes like an advertisement message?
No, I don't think they're going to turn the inbox like kind of a news feed where you see ads. I was thinking that if they want more people to use LinkedIn, they have to do a better job how they deliver messages. That's all I was kind of getting at.
Because I'm not so sure on that, actually, honestly. Like, I think they have zero incentive to actually properly do that. And I think that will keep being a really bad inbox for, as long as we can think of. Like,
I mean, this is your realm. So yeah.
Yeah, sure. But here's, for example, one of the things that really bothers me is they have two inboxes, one for Sales Navigator and one for LinkedIn. It's like, I don't know. I don't understand. Sure. Like, they should, solve those things first. Right.
No doubt. And really, I think they could benefit from you. But
anyone,
I'm
really?
curious. I'm like
user feedback.
Where might what is it turning into? Do you know?
Yeah. No, I see the angle. I think it's turning into someone else going to take them over. But of course, this is a different discussion. In terms of the inbox itself, I think it's obvious that they're just trying to limit the number of spam they have on their platform. I think there is a much better way of doing that. But I think, LinkedIn reputation type of thing is definitely one way they can definitely roll that out.
So at 50 seconds remaining, I'm going to share a note, just like we do in cold email. You want to make sure you get delivered in the inbox and not the spam folder. Send relevant messages that get a high engagement rate. That's it. So an easy one, send to the right person, narrow your filters, and then stop asking for a 30-minute meeting right away. Instead, dial it back and just get your foot in the door with that first response to help pick up your engagement and teach these algorithms, whether it's Google's TensorFlow or whatever LinkedIn's cooking up. Show them that you're somebody who gets response, and you'll be able to kind of play the game and win.
Yeah, and for me, I would say definitely, especially on LinkedIn, keep sending follow-ups, like, mention something, because as soon as you do, bang, you're right back at the top straight away. So more than ever, I would say more even than with emails, because with email you can still like see more than 50 or whatever on your screen, so you still have time and people don't receive it as much, or it doesn't actually move as much within the thing. So I would say with LinkedIn, go ahead and then keep on adding small touch follow-up. I don't think you need to keep on adding value as in opposed to emails. Well, maybe that's for another cast, but
it's for another cast. Yeah, that's right.
But definitely follow up on LinkedIn. Follow up.
Let's see if I'm onto something. If we do in fact see a LinkedIn auto warmer rolling out summer 23, I wouldn't be shocked, Jeremy. I really wouldn't.
I don't know. That's scary to think about it. Like, honestly, this is a massive pain. Account rotation is going to be a thing. That's for sure. Like on LinkedIn, like you're gonna have to rotate your accounts, and I don't know what their algorithm is going to be for for the sender reputation. If you stop sending emails, will it actually improve or not? Or not emails, but LinkedIn messages.
We'll have to wait and see. But luckily, there's always cold email and lots of other good content. If you're doing the cold email thing, please check out course.quickmail.io. If you're there trying to listen to a bunch of podcasts and you still haven't found the episode that's solving your problem, it's in the course, we promise. And if it's not, you get your money back thanks to our helpful 30-day money back guarantee. So take it for a test drive. You got nothing to lose other than potentially cracking your market before your competitors do. So that's course.quickmail.io. Jeremy, thanks for entertaining a podcast on the platform that
I hate with a passion. I know.
That's so funny.
Damn, I wanted to add one more thing about that LinkedIn stuff.
I know you do. There's gonna be tons more.
I kind of forgot, but no, I think it was interesting. But we'll keep it for a different episode for sure.
There you go. All right, my friend. I'll see you then.
All right. Thanks, Jack.
Bye.